Hello, Manchester United fans all around the world. This is Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV. As Man United fans, we're all joined by the hips and excited to hear what's coming out from Ruben Amorim's lips. Ruben Amorim has held his first interview ever since he joined as the head coach or the new Manchester United manager. In this video, we're going to react to the full clip interview as a fan community. I'm going to put my comments to it. I'm going to sort of try to dissect what he wants to achieve. What is the style of play? But without any further ado, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this video and channel so you never miss a video upload what we do. So, without any further ado, let's dive right into what Ruben Amorim has said, guys.
Maybe because it's not game day. When we have a game, I'm a different guy.
So the question is, of course, how do you feel, Ruben, to be a Man United coach? How do you feel to be a Man United supporter today? I mean, bearing that head coach, responsibility, it is the biggest club in the world. Can you handle it?
But I really don't feel the weight. I'm really excited and I'm quite relaxed, I think I am where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, Ruben Amorim is exactly what he wants to be, right? Calma. And that's what we want to hear, because Man United are sitting 4 points away from top 4, and we need Ruben Amorim to come in and work his magic.
That's the feeling.
That is a good feeling, guys. Let's go! 2, 3!
Best club in the world.
Absolutely best club in the world, people. We all know it. Everyone that is Man United supporter, it is the best club in the world. But we haven't been the best for the past 11 years at least. We haven't won a Premier League title or Champions League. Can Ruben turn it around? Let's go, Ruben! Hey. Benvido! Welcome to Manchester United,
Welcome.
Ruben.
Benvindo to Manchester United. This might be an easy one, but why have you joined?
First of all, I felt a connection with the club, and when I say with the club, everybody knows the Manchester United, but I felt a connection with the people in the club, and that is very important for me.
So the connection with the people, who are you talking about? Was he convinced by Omar Barada? Was he convinced by Dan Ashford? Was he convinced by Jason Wilcox and the entire project? That is what he wanted to join, because he said, I only wanted to join Manchester United. Let's continue to hear what Ruben has to say further.
Because I want to work with people that I like and I feel a connection. The second point is the history of this club. All the people are not just one more, and that is something that I really like. And of course, because of the fans, because in Portugal you listen a lot of stuff from media, but when you see the games here, when you see the games, the interaction with the managers, with the players, even in difficult moments, I think it's a special club.
Yes, 100%. He wanted to come here because it's the biggest club in the world. It's a mammoth of a challenge. The fans, the people, the amount of coverage. And he told us in the very first beginning, I feel calm about this. I'm not nervous. I know exactly where I am and exactly where I want to be.
When you say the people, do you mean Omar, Dan and Jason?
Of course, Sir Jim and Sir Dave, but especially Omar, Dan and Jason. I felt the connection. And
so we know that, as soon as the sacked Ten Hag, they flew down to say and speak to him, we want you to start ASAP. He said, can I have for the rest of the season and join in the summer? They said, no, you have 3 days to think. It is right here, right now. And of course, he said, yes.
I felt we are in the same moment. We want to do something special in a special club. So I think that was a key point.
And something special, of course, according to my opinion, is to take Manchester United back to the winning ways. We haven't won a trophy a Premier League title for 11 years. The same what happened with Sporting Lisbon when he took over. He made Sporting Lisbon won the title in first time in 20 years. And can he replicate this with his backroom staff as well? Well, let's find out how this story pans out.
Someone said that Cristiano called you the poet. Is that true?
Yeah, but it's like a funny thing, because when I speak, I think I speak from the heart.
And that's what we want to hear. We want to have a proper communicator, the poet, the magician, the tactician, but somebody that speaks with his heart, that wears his heart on the sleeve. And that will transpire to the pitch as well, because team play is everything. The voice of the manager will be transpired over to the team. They will play with heart.
I think the people feel that. It was something just to have fun.
And you did play here twice. What are your memories?
Not very good. I didn't win, so I like to win. This is so important for me, to have fun, but to win.
And that's it. We need a winning mentality. This is a true winner. I mean, he said, I played here twice at Old Trafford. It didn't go well. I like to win. And boy, does he have a solid track record as a manager. Yeah, we all know it. We all seen it.
I remember the crowd. We were winning 2-0 with Braga, but then they turned up and it was over for us. We lose that game. So it's a special place.
Yes, of course, Manchester United home-going fans and the season ticket holders are relentless. They are your 13th player on the field, Ruben. So if you win the fans over, you will have a 13th player that will cheer you on. You have that experience. So if you manage to ignite the fans, ignite the fan base, ignite your team, it might be a smooth sailing, Ruben.
Do you want to use that power of the crowd now that you're in charge?
Of course.
100%.
If you are a coach and you don't use the most important thing, of course the players play the game, but the environment is so important because they play better if the environment is good. We need the supporters to win football matches.
100%. Now back the manager, back the team. This is all we can do. If you're a match-going fan, go sing your heart out. Back this team, back this manager. Make sure that Man United at Old Trafford and away become a winning force. That's all you can do, because players like to play. They like to hear their names sung, and they like to be cheered on. It's like Red Bull for a football player. Extra energy.
This stadium is amazing right now. You can feel there's something here.
Yeah.
Does that excite you, that you can be at the centre of this?
When Manchester United talked to me, Omar, they told me about that plans. It's a real honor because I was the first choice to start that path. It's a great responsibility, but you feel like honor. And
so basically, this is something very important. Omar Barada, we know from reports, he fired Ten Hag. As soon as he fired Ten Hag, he flew down and just made him a Man United coach and Man United manager. So basically, this confirms that Ruben Amorim always been, since the summer, the #1 choice of manager. However, it took 3 months to convince, and 3 months of a poor Premier League start to get him over the line.
I'm excited to be part of that. And we know that if the team plays well and win games, everything looks so much better. And the people really start to believe in the new stadium and new ideas. So we know that we are the engine of football. Manchester United is the engine of Premier League, is my opinion.
What are your first?
So I want to sort of mention something very important now. The cure for depression and the cure for actually the poor start of the season and the injuries, what we saw last season, it's winning games. As soon as Man United start winning games, everything becomes rosy. Everything becomes a downhill rather than an uphill. And this is something that is very key, what Ruben Amorim was saying, the poet.
The impressions of the place and the staff as a training ground. Here is for match days, and you seem like you feel at home and relaxed already, but Carrington is where you'll mainly be, and it's being redeveloped.
The most important thing is the feeling of belonging of the club, and we have history in that department.
You want a very strong link between the academy and the first team coming together.
I think it's important.
Yes, it's very important, because this is what Ruben Amorim has done at Sporting Lisbon. The connection between the academy and the first team is vital important. Ruben Amorim has brought in 4 years over 20 academy players under 17 plus, and gave them a chance. Now, this is a goldmine. Our current academy is probably, to say, class of 92. But how can we utilize it to the full potential? Well, I believe that Ruben Amorim has the answer for it.
Because a lot of people now talk about the 3-4-3 and the 4-3-3 and all that stuff. But when I think as a player or as a team of Manchester United, is not a system of formation.
Yeah, this is the interesting part, people. Everyone has been talking about Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 system, and everyone has been questioning who can fit in that system. And this is very vital, important information that Ruben's going to give away, how his system is working.
It's like the character of the players, the way they see the club. So we have to focus on that before the everything of the how we play, how we press. The most important thing for me at this moment is to create the principles, the identity, and the character that we had in the past.
So the principles, the identity, and the character. There's the three key, vital, important ingredients in Ruben's style of play. So the principles is how do you conduct yourself? The character is pretty much, do you have the mentality to do what I want? You know? And the rest is a teamwork, is a team cohesion work.
What drives your footballing philosophy?
In one word, team. The team is the most important thing.
Yes.
And if you work as a team, then the talent individually is going to shine. But if I have to explain the importance of everything, is the character, the way we fight, the way we play, and we must have an identity.
And the way we can influence each other on the pitch is having 11 players or a full squad on the pitch that are constantly working as a family, where they're getting inspired by each other, motivated by each other. We haven't seen that for a long, long time. We've seen players on individual brilliance hanging their head and waiting for the Don Quixote hero to come up to the stage and save everyone, which is called individual brilliance. But in Ruben Amorim's family, everyone plays a vital part. And ballers learn from other ballers, became better ballers.
If our players take the shirt, they will know that is the Manchester United team. Everybody thinks the same, running back, playing, enjoying. This is what drives me. I can say the popular thing is to win. Everybody wants to win. And I want to win with my players, with the fans, but with an identity and one idea. That is the thing that I'm focused all the time.
So the question is, one identity, one idea. How are you going to start doing that, Ruben? You got 2 weeks to train until you are actually debuting against Ipswich Town about 1 week away.
So you are playing.
I'm playing.
So is that reflected in your personality as well then? We saw yesterday saying hello to everyone.
Yeah.
That matters a lot to you.
Yes, because I think this is the fun part. I'm a small part of the club. I know that manager or head coach is so important in the club because you have in your hands the engine of the club. I understand that, but I want to be part of something.
And be a part of something can be the enigma, the engine. I mean, we've seen how he's going around shaking hands. It's all creating a culture of togetherness. We are in this together. This is so important in any work environment. If you have a very toxic environment where nobody's talking to each other, it becomes very toxic. But if you have clear-cut communication, you're humble, you're open-hearted, you say hello to everyone, you smile, instantly that rubs off and everyone becomes better employees.
I don't want to be just in charge. So I want everybody together. It will be more fun and so much easier to reach the goals.
So what kind of working culture do you try to create at clubs? And has that always been the same?
This is a very, very important question. What kind of working culture do you want to create? You know, as alluded before, you can come into your workspace wherever you work, and it's either a toxic place or a happy place where everyone is creative or everyone just don't give a damn and just down tooling.
Or is it something you've adapted as you've developed as a coach?
You don't know my past as a football player, but I was a football player. I play in any position, so I play right back, left back, central back, midfielders, winger, number 10, number 8. I didn't play goalkeeper and striker.
There's still time.
Yeah,
there's still time. Yeah. Listen, so this gives it away. Like, you know, in terms of, he talks about theme and versatility of players. This is he's been key success, because what he said, he's played left back, right back, midfield. He didn't play striker, he didn't play goalkeeper, but he wants players that are versatile.
I will try. So 2 positions. So I was a team player, and for me that is important. And also because I was a team player, sometimes I had to stay on the bench, so I know everything my players feel. When I think about...
So this is very interesting. Like, this is part of his philosophy. This gives a little bit of a way that everything is about team spirit, the family, that you know your place. Even if you are on the bench, you know exactly what to do when you come in, is to help the team to win.
A team, I think about every player, about the fans, the feeling, everything is on my mind.
So in my opinion, it's an excellent manager that understands the strengths, the weaknesses of each individual that is managing. And that, for me, is a leader, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming in the middle of the season, what are your key priorities?
We know that we need time, but we have to win time. To win time is win games. But the most important thing for me is identity. Since day one, we will start with our identity.
The key important is identity, but also a key message here. Fans, we need time. You know, we see media, we see fans having an expectation that he is the Messiah, but Messiah needs time. It's not like Jesus can make water out of the wine. No, this is going to take time. So fans, all he's asking for is give a little bit time, but you will see instant identity in the game 1 I start to play. Now, I'm very interested to hear what his identity will be.
Of course, we are going to prepare the games, but we will focus a lot in our game model, how to play, how to press. These small things, small details. You cannot go 100% on every detail because it will be confused for the players. So,
yep, it's too confusing. I mean, I remember Ten Hag, we all tried to sort of identify his identity, but it was too confusing. There was too many details, too many, you know, you should press here, you should track back, you should have high possession, you should be staying in your square, don't run out of the square or you'll be zapped. And that's why we didn't see players enjoying themselves.
If I have to say one thing, my main goal, my first goal is identity.
Your first game is here in 2 weeks.
When you say identity, it can be individual identity, that each individual know the role in this team. They know exactly what to do that's been instructed. This is, I would say, Kobe Mainoo coming on the pitch. Kobe, this is your identity. This is what you're going to do. You're going to be a number 8. This is how you're going to operate. But you're also going to help the team.
I'll be standing over there. What can I, as a United fan, what kind of team can I expect from Ruben Amorim's United?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I want to say beautiful things to you, but I'm really honest. I think you will see an idea.
Okay, so he's basically lowering down the expectations. You know, what do you expect from me from day 1? Well, you know, don't expect too much. This will take time again, but it's going to be beautiful. You're going to see it from day 1. This changes is taking place. I'm dying to hear what I had to say here. Are you?
You could like it or not, I don't know, but you will see an idea. You will see a positioning. You will see something that we want to reach that kind of level. You will feel that, but we have to know that it's like 2 trainings before the first match.
2 trainings before the first match. But he's promising that you will feel it and you will see it. Interesting. These players better be ready. I mean, they're football players. It's not that they're novice players. They've been playing football since childhood. So they're easily adaptable. Right?
This is the best league in the world. But if I have to say something to you, you will see an idea. This I can guarantee.
If we see an idea, there will be patience and belief. There's an awareness that this is a long-term project. You have young players like Kobe, Ahmad, Ghana, Rasmus, Lenny, almost coming back from injury. There's excitement at that potential.
Yeah. I don't want to say that we need time because we are a young team. They are prepared.
They are prepared, the footballers, of course. They know how to play football. If you're old enough, you're young enough, the old Manchester United mantra. And this is exactly what we've done at Sporting Lisbon as well. You know, if they are willing to listen, they're willing to learn. And 100%, this is turning the page and giving everyone a clean slate to impress the manager and also the fans.
They are prepared to cope with the demands of playing for Manchester United. They should be, because they are here. It will take time.
Yeah, but this is a very important point. You are playing for Manchester United. Even before you signed for Manchester United, you knew the pressure of being a Man United player. As soon as you put on the red shirt, there is responsibility. It's like you being a policeman. You know, off work, you're wearing civil clothes, but as soon as you put on the police uniform, you become the bad cop, the badass.
And we will try to win time with games. We have to start since day one, without fear, without thinking that they are not used to play like this. This is not on my mind.
So no fear, right? No retreat, no surrender, no fear. From day one when they return back to training, no fear. You can do it. It's my way or the highway, and this is what I want to hear.
They will start first day with our idea, no matter what. That's the goal.
Okay.
So it's not like Ten Hag when he came in to say, we recruited in Ten Hag to say because of the Ajax way, but he came out to say, we tried, but he said, I'm not here to play the Ajax way. Ruben, on the other hand, this is my way. From day one, you will play my way. Fantastic. So that seems like he's not going to deviate from the 3-4-3 system.
Let's talk about this stadium. You had your tour yesterday with Jason, Mr. Man United.
He knows everything.
Yeah, he knows everything. What did you make of the day?
It's different. Like you said, you go inside Carrington, you feel it, but when you come here, it's so different. You see
the history of Old Trafford, the history of Manchester United, it's rooted in the walls. This is the theatre of dreams. This is where legend plays. This is where in 1958 the tragedy of Busby Babes happened as well. It's just there, you know. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to knock it down and build a new stadium. But until then, oh my God, the ambience.
See the trophies. You see the tragedy that we have as a club, the history. You can understand the history. After the crash, we were European champion. This kind of strength, I think, is important to put in our team. When the players come here, they should make.
I like the way when he's already inserting as we. After the crash, we became European champions. So he's already talking about him being part of Man United, even in the past.
The same tour with the same guy all the time. I think this is very important to do. It is one thing that they have to feel it, that this is Manchester United. And it's normal if you are a lot of years without winning, you start losing that. So you have to be very clear on the message that you want to put on the players.
He's got a very valid point, people. We lost our identity. You know, after Sir Alex Ferguson left, we haven't been the Manchester United of the old. So perhaps Ruben Amorim understands the whole culture, the history, and what it takes to bring this sleeping giant back to the winning ways. And that's why it's so sheer excitement, because people are comparing him to what he's done on a minimal shoestring budget at Sporting and Braga. So can Ruben Amorim be our messiah? Is he our savior? Well, a lot of managers tried and a lot of managers failed. But hopefully, with Ineos backing this manager, he will be successful.
So I think we need to put all the players doing the same thing to regain that feeling.
And it's also down to player power, needs to be distinguished. Players also need to be held accountable, because football is a team sport. It's not about individual brilliance. So Ruben Amorim by himself cannot turn it around. He needs to be backed by the footballing operation people, but then the team needs to also perform under his vision and under his demand.
So that you think that history should inspire the team?
That's for sure. That's for sure. That's why we are Manchester United. That's why we are. A long time ago, we don't win the Premier League. But if you ask, Manchester United is the biggest club in England. So this is part of the history, it's not now. So we have to address that, to show that, and to try to win again.
This is what I like. This is what everyone that is a Man United fan, I mean, what comes out from Ruben Amorim's lips here makes us Man United fans being joined by the hips. We dream the same thing. We want the same thing. We want to win again. We want to win a Champions League. We want to win Premier League titles. We want to be back on the top where we belong. We want to die high up on the 5-star Michelin restaurants. And so far we've been feeding scraps from Tesco's. So let's go, Ruben. Let's believe.
Wow! Welcome to Cheddar Please!
Oh, fans.
Thank you!
Messiah has arrived, the savior.
And we're going to finish off. I want you to give a message to all Manchester United fans.
Ooh, this is getting exciting. What is Ruben Amorim's message to us fans? Oof. Let us hear. Hopefully something goody.
Watching. This is your opportunity to speak to them. What would you say?
That is a great responsibility. The first thing is that I'm really honored to be here. It was my only choice because I think I really feel how big this club is.
So this is an honor, and he said here himself, this was my only choice. We know that Man City wanted him. We know that he snubbed Liverpool and West Ham as well. But his preferred choice was Manchester United. And Omar Barada and the footballing operations preferred choice, head coach, was Ruben Amorim. So it is a marriage, people. That is good. That is excitement.
Do everything for the team. I will defend my players if I have to, all the time, against everybody. That is a key point for me.
And that is, ladies and gentlemen, a true leader, a true manager. You will take the heat for the players. You will never throw them on the bus. You will take the blame and protect the players at all cost. Not like Jose Mourinho did, throw them under the bus. Not like Ten Hag or anyone else did. This is a team player. This is a family what is creating. And as a head of the family, you will protect your children at all cost. Big up, Ruben.
I will try to do everything to put this club in the place that belongs. And I believe a lot that we are going to succeed.
Good luck.
Definitely good luck, people. Definitely good luck, Ruben. And that concludes Ruben Amorim's first interview as Manchester United manager. Let me know in the non-comment section below here what you think. Does this resonate with you as a Man United fan? You know, is it exactly what we need? Togetherness, the team spirit, that nobody is an individual brilliance. The fans needs to come together. This is Ruben Amorim saying in one word summary, in my opinion, if I summarize it, is to unite. This is Manchester United. And welcome, Ruben Amorim, and best of luck to you. Guys, please do me a massive favor. It's been Mick Ruby here from MUFC Realist TV. Your support is all that we need, and your likes is also very important. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. Leave a comment in non-comment section, because I like to lead them and actually respond. Until then, people, stay beautiful, and excitement is coming. Glory, glory, Manchester United. See you to the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.